Hey there, it's Just Wizard, and today's video we have the second week of the Zero to Hero journey. Last week we talked about mind, today we talk about the body, and therefore I prepared 21 simple and fast tips to prepare your body for success. So, with no further ado, let's dive into it. Section number 1: the skeletal system. Building a strong foundation. Tip number 1: exercise. Yeah, I know exercising is important. I don't need to talk a lot about this, but the first thing I want to tell you is exercise. I don't care if you exercise with your body. I don't care if you exercise at the gym. I don't care if you exercise for triathlon or for marathon or for swimming or for powerlifting or anything like that. Exercise. Your body will feel so much better. In today's society, we are all lowering our activity, but we forget that we are still the primitive human being that we were thousands of years before. And today we sit in our office 12 hours a day, and then after work we travel home with our car, then we go and sit on the couch, watch TV, so we have no physical activity. And therefore we created an outside system like the gym where we have to train in a way that we can cope our deficiencies. So, train and exercise. Tip number 2: nutrition for bone health. So, what do I mean by nutrition for bone health? Next video will be a whole nutrition guideline. And tip number 2: nutrition for bone health. In this series, I will talk about nutrition in more detailed form, but because we are talking about the skeletal system, I will give you exactly the specific nutrition you need to strengthen your bones. And therefore, you need to have calcium-rich foods like dairy, leafy greens, and almonds. And you need to drink enough water a day to have enough calcium in your body to strengthen your bones. But how do you do this? Well, it's pretty simple. You need to consume at least 1000 milligrams of calcium per day. If you don't want to track it, then just consume pills every single day, but make sure that you hit the 1000 milligrams per day. And vitamin D needs to be high. And I recommend 100 EU per 8 kilogram of body weight. So that's what you need to strengthen your bone: calcium and vitamin D. Tip number 3: posture awareness. I can tell you a story from my earlier ages. I had a bad posture, a very bad posture. If I have a picture, I will show you, but I had really bad posture. And I tried literally everything because everyone noticed it. And I felt uncomfortable and I really don't like it. So what did I do? Well, I practiced good posture to protect your spine and bones. I sit and stand tall, with shoulders back and head aligned with my spine. That's simply what I did. So you need to set a reminder on your phone or on your computer every hour, for example, where you check your posture. Because if you sit like this here, one day you will feel the pain. But if you sit like this here every single day, and don't be like a crampy or don't do this like, I don't know, like a Mormon, just do it in a natural way, then you will feel so much better, you will feel so much more open, and you will feel so much less back pain. And that's it. That's what you need about skeletal system. System number 2: muscular system. Building strength and endurance. Tip number 1: recovery. Recover your body. You exercise, but recovery is minimum as important as the exercise itself. So you need to have enough rest. When your body doesn't feel like training, then just don't train. Of course, sometimes your little stupid mind will tell you, oh, I don't want to train, and yeah, I have this little pain here, and yeah, I exercised 4 weeks ago and I don't know, I'm not sure, then of course you need to exercise. But if you don't cope and you have really pain, then just don't exercise. Take rest, because that's the time when you need to recover. Tip number 2, stretching for flexibility. That's one thing I incorporate 1 or 2 months ago, and it literally changed my evening. I have an evening routine where I stretch. If you want to have my stretching routine, then just let me know. And this is so good. When you exercise every single day, or at least 5 to 6 times a week, then you will feel something like inflexibility. You can't really stretch and you don't really feel flexible. You feel like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and compromising even more over time. And that's where flexing and stretching is such important. Because when you stretch your muscles for 20 to 30 seconds, covering all the major muscles once or twice daily, I recommend once daily, it's enough, then you will feel so much better and more flexible. Simple. Tip number 3, hydrate to fuel muscles. 70 to 80% of our muscles are water. That's why you need water. Muscles need water to function properly. Aim to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water daily, more if you're active. I recommend not only 8 to 10 glasses, I recommend 4 to 6 liters per water. It depends on how big and how strong and how tall you are, obviously. How? Yeah, that's what I do. I have a 2 liters water bottle every time besides me, and therefore I can drink every single time when I want. So, cheers. Stay hydrated. System number 3, cardiovascular system. Boosting your heart health. Tip number 1, cardio. Begin with moderate cardio exercise like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming to get your heart pumping. Aim for 30 minutes of cardio, 5 days a week. Start slow and gradually increase intensity. That's huge. When you don't have cardio and when you don't rush about these 160 beats per minute, where you need to be to have this cardio overstimulation, then you will feel better and better and better over years. Even though you exercise, you need to have this strength training and this exercise component. Because if you just have the cardio or if you just have the strength, then yeah, you will lose one of those two sides and one day you will feel worse. Tip number 8, monitor your heart rate. I have this here, Oura Ring. I will have a whole tutorial for Oura Ring as well soon, where I track my heart rate. Track your heart rate while having cardio. That's what I mentioned earlier. And the formula is 220 beats per minute minus your age. That's where you have the maximum heart rate. That's the maximum that you should have. And this is your 100%. So I'm 19 years old, 220 minus 19 is 201. And I have to aim in between 50 to 70% of these 100% I have to have my optimal exercising heart rate. Therefore, I aim in between around 100 to 140 beats per minute. Tip number 9, heart healthy diet. Well, you don't just have to strengthen your bones, you just have to strengthen your whole body. And therefore, you need to focus on a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. In general, of real unprocessed food. You just can't have processed food, by the way. Let me explain this. And the only thing you need to avoid is sugar, saturated fat, the only thing you need to avoid is sugar, monosaturated fats, and some sort of chemical adjustments that can be avoided. That's it. Don't have your food too processed. too sugary dense, or too monosaturated fatty. System number 4, respiratory system, improving lung capacity. Tip number 10, practice deep breathing exercises. Tip number 10, practice deep breathing exercise. Engage in deep breathing exercise to strengthen your lungs and increase oxygen flow. Therefore, I recommend you using the 4-7-8 method. That means you need to inhale 4 seconds, to hold for 7 seconds, and to exhale for 8 seconds. And if you have stress, or if you have any situation where you're anxious, you use this exercise. I don't do this daily. I don't do this if I have some sort of an important meeting where I'm very stressed, or a very heavy loaded day, or an important thing for me where I have this anxiety and this bad feelings. I use the 4-7-8 method to calm down and just relax my body. So 4 seconds inhale, 7 seconds hold, and 8 seconds exhale for 5 minutes. That's when you are good to go. Tip number 11, cardio for lung health. So just do cardio. Cardio just only strengthens your heart. It strengthens also your lung. Your lung capacity increases, and therefore, that's what I told you, 3 times a week of cardio is nice. Tip number 12, stay hydrated. Obviously, not only your muscles need water, your whole organelle system needs water, and therefore stay hydrated. Drink 6 liters a day, around 4 to 8 liters, around 4 to 6 liters, it depends. So you are good to go. You need water, stay hydrated. System number 5, digestive system, optimizing your gut health. Tip number 13, eat a fiber-rich diet. Fiber aids digestion by helping food move through your digestive tract. So include whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes in your diet. That's literally it. And therefore I recommend using whole food, because all this whole food, like whole grains, like fruits, like vegetables, like the legumes, all of these things are high in fiber, and they help your gut to improve, and they help your gut to stay healthy. And your gut is literally your system of your input, the system of your food. And you need to treat your gut like yourself. Perfect. You need to treat it perfect. Because if your gut is unhealthy, you are way more likely to get sick, to get ill, and to get lazy. So eat a fiber-rich diet to help your gut. Tip number 14. I know it's boring, but it's important. Hydration. You need to be hydrated to fuel your gut. Water is essential for digestion, helping dissolve nutrients and move waste through the intestines. So drink water regularly throughout the day, especially before meals, to aid digestion. Help your body, help your gut. Tip number 15, regular eating schedule. When you prepare your body to eat on regular basis, your body can prepare. That's the same thing with the regular sleep schedule. When your hormonal system or your internal clock exactly knows when to release or reduce hormonal output or input, or when to prepare for some activity like food, like exercise, like sleep, then your body will feel so much better. Obviously, try it. Just try this. Avoid everything like this and just have a schedule. Wake up on the same time, eat at the same time. For example, don't eat breakfast, eat at 12 o'clock at lunch, then eat at 6 p.m. and then eat at 7 p.m. or at 8 p.m. and in between the snack what you eat every single day. Just only do this and your body will so much better. Trust me. So plan around 3 meals a day with 1 to 2 snacks. And I want to be honest with you, the snacks can have different times. You don't have to plan every single minute of your fucking day. It's literally impossible, and if you have private life, you can't do this. but try to focus on the 3 meals a day and yeah, enjoy. System number 6, nervous system, enhancing mental and physical coordination. Tip number 16, practice mindfulness or meditation. These practices calm the nervous system and improve focus, mental clarity and stress management. When you start practicing meditation, I will have a video of this, no worries, daily, your body will feel more clear, more free, more willing to do the activities you want to do. So dedicate 5 to 10 minutes, that's it, a day to mindfulness exercise, like doing something creative, reading or painting, or just sitting in a room, closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. That's literally what exercising, like meditation, is. So focus on the things that matter and clear your mind. Tip number 17, get adequate sleep. Yeah, I don't need to tell you this, sleep around 7 to 9 hours daily, and that's it. Tip number 18, engage in mental exercise. So do something mentally challenging every single day. If you have a physical, exhausting job, try to aim for mental exercise like puzzles, reading, learning a new skill every single day to stimulate your neural connections and enhance cognitive function. Your brain needs to get trained as well as your muscles have. Think of your brain like a muscle. Therefore, you need to meditate. You need to rest, to sleep. That's also for your muscles. And you need to have this mental exercise. You need to think critically. You need to learn to think critically every single day. And if you don't do this, you know what happens? Your brain shrinks. That's it. System number 7, immune system, strengthening your body's defenses. Tip number 19, eat a balanced diet with immune boosting foods. And that's what I told you earlier before. Just eat whole foods, grain foods. Eat vitamin C, D, E, zinc, antioxidants, citrus, nuts, seeds, green leafy vegetables, and other great things. So include these foods in your daily meals to naturally boost your immune system. I will have a whole video for this, and I mentioned this 2 or 3 times in the video just to tell you how important the food is for your whole body. Not only for your immune system, also for your muscles, also for your bones, and the same thing with water. That's why I told you this also more often. And the same thing is with tip number 20, regular exercise. Regular exercises promotes overall health, which in turn supports a strong immune system. So aim for at least 30 minutes a day of moderate exercise and do this just for 5 to 6 days a week, and you will feel so much greater. You don't need to push like you don't need to push like a bodybuilder, or you don't need to push like a freaking maniac. You just need to exercise. You keep your muscles and your body working, so you will feel so much better. Number 21, manage stress. Chronic stress can weaken your immune system. 80% of all illnesses are contributed by stress. Think of this, 80%, 4 out of 5 illnesses are the reaction of a stress factor in your life. So avoid this. And that's where we and my team can help you. If you are a coach, a consultant, or agency owner, I will be so happy to work with you. I have the first program that works on pay and result basis, fully personalized all around the topic health. I include stress management, time management, personal exercises, and nutrition, just all in one simple program that is specialized for you. So if you have interest in it, just click the link below and schedule a call with me. I will be blessed to talk to you. Thank you. So that's it. That's the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had some valuable content, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers. See ya.